The first thing that we got to do is we got to get Jimmy Butler's agent on the line, and he needs to apologize to Shams. Kay Adams was watching. You cannot call Shams a liar, and then he's proven to be correct without an apology. It's 2025. Accountability is important. Now, the second thing is a question. I do not have the answer. I am posing the question to you. Has Jimmy Butler ever been a franchise player? Or was he just Robert Horry with better hair and a coffee shop? I'm asking because he's had a very interesting career. He's always been good. He's always been solid. But he's never been in any type of MVP conversations. He's never been in any type of conversation as the best players in the league. He's been in conversations of best interview with Rachel Nichols. But he hasn't never been in those conversations. The LeBron conversation, the Steph conversation, the Jokic conversation, the Giannis conversation. He's Jimmy Butler. And he does amazing things in the playoffs. But it's an interesting twist. Because if he was that guy, the Heat would never be 7 and 8 seeds. They wouldn't have an underdog story. If he was that guy, they would be 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds. One of the reasons they've been underdog seeds is because in the regular season, Jimmy has been, he's been good. He's been okay. You know, Paul George without a podcast. Does that make you a franchise guy? Does that make you the type of guy that a team will be willing to give up assets for when he's 35 years old? And while there can be some debate on when Jimmy Butler leaves a team, is it the teams that's the problem or Jimmy that's the problem? There is no debate that there's always a problem when he leaves. It's never smooth. It's never happily. It's never without drama. So if you are a team, a contending team, do you want Jimmy Butler on your squad? He has proven to be able to take teams that weren't great in the regular season, mainly because either of his non-availability or him being blah in the regular season, to the NBA Finals. Now, he has not been able to get over the hump because normally when you hit the NBA Finals, you're hitting some sort of super team. How does he fit in with your locker room? What if he doesn't like your coffee? Jimmy said he lost his joy for basketball. Good question by the reporter. Can you get your joy back in Miami? Jimmy said, nah. Now, how do you put a player back on the floor like that? I don't know. But that's what they're going to do. One could say when you make the amount of money that Jimmy Butler is making, you better find that joy, no matter where you're at. But a lot of people hate their jobs. A lot of people don't like where they work, and they show up every day because they want their paycheck. Now, I assume Jimmy wants to get paid, so Jimmy will be out there. It's not like Jimmy has ever been a great regular season player, so you probably won't even notice the difference. So I ask you again, I guess it's a two-part question. Has Jimmy Butler ever been a franchise player? And is Jimmy Butler worth the trouble to be traded for at 35 years old and clearly at the end of his career? Have we seen the best of Jimmy Butler? And what you're going to get, just an old, washed up guy that, wants to hang out and do his hair and really doesn't care that much for basketball anymore. You let me know.